Tonight, from Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hey, 25 for Mike. We're going 25.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers last week for Mitchell. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Mitchell. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. They'll roll him out right. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 33. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because, remember, on his first throw of the game last drive, intercepted. And remember, last week, he threw 3 interceptions. So it's becoming a little bit of a problem here. We'll see if he can fix it. 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. And that is incomplete. Well, this game, of course, held at the fabled Estadio Azteca, home to the Mexican national soccer team. Home to 2 World Cup finals, including Diego Maradona and the Hand of God goal in 1986. Look it up, kids. This is the final of 5 international games for 2022, as well as the 5th time a regular season game has been held here. The Cards and Niners actually played in the first of those games back in 2005, a 31-14 Arizona victory in front of an announced crowd of over 103,000. A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready.
Cliff Kingsbury's saying, hey, let's take another look at that. He's going to throw down the challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field
stands. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Yeah, this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the grab by Croft. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll set up a throw. His pass caught at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Albert Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. They'll need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds. A big play there for the Niners. 51 yards. Typically with catches like that, we talk about the height of the wide receiver, but he's one of the shorter receivers in the NFL.
And it doesn't seem to matter, does it? Put the tape measure away. How about some of these guys under 6 feet tall? Antonio Brown, T.Y. Hilton, and Super Bowl 53 MVP, Julian Edelman.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
The tackle there by Brian Poole. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with Mitchell, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Mitchell. And this time he is in. Elijah Mitchell in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. Second half begins with a carry by Mitchell. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
First man through, it's the fullback use check. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the 1st half. Another carry here for the fullback use check. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their...
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Elijah Mitchell with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Isaiah Simmons, boy, he can move all over the field. And he gets a tackle for loss there. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Another run with Mitchell. And this play a lot like the previous one. Thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. And they're going to mark him. Back now in Mexico City. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
First down, here's Mitchell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Now a play fake. Garoppolo on the move to his left. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
Yeah.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick, and the Cards are right back in this football game. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's got some space here. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. That one looks like he'll throw here. Out to his left. And this is caught. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll run with Mitchell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell with his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Niners add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the handoff, Mitchell. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
On second down, here's Mitchell. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
At 25 for Mike. We're going 25.
On third down, here's Mitchell. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. The kick by Gould is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well, and always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
So for the Niners, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And now it's off to the airport for a date with Customs and a long flight north to the U.S. Meanwhile, for Arizona, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.